JayBratt. We've tried accessories from useless to beautiful and useless. Today, this one might actually serve a purpose. HelloReal sent us something to check out. Let's open it up. Always have that small, sharp unboxing knife when you gotta open up a box like this. You don't wanna hurt yourself or anybody around you. They use some serious tape on this. The unboxing knife is having a fight here. Ah, we have layers upon layers of tape. Just give up the battle already. Okay, if you don't want someone breaking into your package in transit, this is the tape you use. Whew. I think we are in. Oh God, oh God. Don't worry about that. Ooh, this sticker adds plus 20 immersion. I like that. It's kind of like the car stickers that say they add horsepower and speed. We got another sticker. We got the logo, a bird holding guns. No shortage of stickers with these. And we got some cool one-pager instructions. You're going to get some pictures of these after. You're going to have to get some panning shots. These are great. They've got do's and don'ts that come with these, and they are amazing. We'll show those off in a second. Welcome to the VR Elite group. We truly appreciate you. I like this company already. They seem to be having a sense of humor about things. So we've got two different versions of their gun, three different versions of their guns here. Okay, I thought it was just two. God, there's more tape. Ah, so these are 3D printed, which I didn't realize. I thought they were more like manufactured like AMBR. That's definitely 3D printed, you can tell by the lines. Interesting. We do have some of the 3D printed hair, which I've heard people say means the quality may not be as amazing. Keep in mind there is that to contend with. Seems like it mostly happens on the white for some reason. I've noticed that with other 3D printing jobs people do, but it seems like it's always the white one that gets the most hair. They do not skimp on the packaging. They don't want these to arrive damaged, apparently. All right, so we have their SnowFox, their Pro Slide, and the Frost Talon 45. Now, something that these have that others don't is they do come with trigger options. So it looks like each one comes with two different triggers. I don't know if that's in case one breaks or if one's a little thicker. They look the same. So we have a lefty here, just like other VR guns. It looks like your controller is just gonna hopefully drop straight in. It kind of turns as it goes in, which is a little different. It doesn't drop straight down, which means it might lock a little better. The gun feels substantial. It feels very, very big. It's a little tight on my middle finger. I have kind of thick sausage fingers maybe. The amount of space you have right here for your middle finger to get through for your grip is a little tight for me. It feels a little uncomfortable there. One issue, let me get the top on before I make a final conclusion, but I'll tell you here, one issue I'm seeing is if this gun turns at all and stays like that, it's pulling the trigger in on its own, and it could essentially keep your trigger in. So we'll see if putting the top on changes that. Gosh, everything about this is 3D printed, you can tell. So it looks like the trigger, it inserts into the bottom piece, not the slide like I thought. So that adds our trigger here. They're not the easiest things to get on. And then once you get that in place, it feels more like a gun trigger. That might be a bit of an overstatement. It's made to feel more like a gun trigger. I feel like something I'm doing here isn't right. Is that in all the way? I guess it's in all the way. So it does seem like the problem I found earlier where if you turned it, the trigger going, you can still kind of do that, but it's not as easy with the top part on. I hate to say it, because I thought in the pictures and everything I'd seen about these, I thought I might really like them. And so far, just in the feel and stuff, I feel like it's probably as good as you can get with a 3D printer, but that still means it's got 3D printed ridges all over it. It makes gritty sounds when the pieces rub together. I'm just not sure 3D printing is there yet versus like actually manufactured parts. But let's check out, this slide is the one that has a cool feature. So let's see how this works. Yeah, see what I mean though? It's 3D printed, so everything just kind of creaks when you move it around. I don't like the way this feels. Yeah, so that movement, it's all 3D print. But this one has a spot where you can stack quarters in here to add immersive weight to really weigh down the front end. And unfortunately, I don't deal in cash so much that I don't have enough quarters to fill this, so I may have to go steal some quarters from a neighbor. It looks like it fits 11 or 12 quarters in there, so you end up with a lot of weight on it. I don't know what the margin of error is on 3D printers. It just does not feel like the controller goes in right and fits correctly, because it feels like I've lost a lot of my trigger movement. When I push that part in, it kind of gets like stuck back. See how it's not rebounding very well? That one had a little bit more of a satisfying click in there. Boy, that one is beefy. Just like the other one though, my middle finger doesn't fit well in it. If you have a game where you're using your grip button a lot and you gotta grab at it, it feels like you're hindering your movements and stuff. Let me give it a shot in Pistol Whip real quick and come back to you and kind of see how these are doing and if they're actually functioning right. Because it seems nice that there's a trigger there. This one, it's just so far off alignment that now it's pretty much got my trigger stuck in place. And I honestly think it comes down to the fact that these are 3D printed, so they're not all coming out exactly the same and exactly perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna do some testing. I'll be right back. I almost thought it was gonna stay up like the AMVR ones I had hoped would. It's close. It kind of does. Until you move your desk at all. Here's my thoughts. This feels like it's been well thought out, like it's been redesigned, and it is the final prototype before this goes in for mass production. But still being 3D printed, the cheapness that gives you, the fact that the trigger pull, it messes it up more often than helps you when you're playing. So like in Pistol Whip just now, it was firing shots when I didn't want it to. It was not firing when I needed it to, because that trigger is just causing too much interaction with the button. The whole controller's slowly turning sideways, which is pulling the trigger back in. I absolutely cannot recommend these, which makes me sad, because I really liked the idea of the quarters in here, adding the weight for the feel. It feels like it's close. They came out with like a V3 that was properly made and maybe not 3D printed, I would bet you it would be amazing. The 3D printing, there's just too many imperfections that's messing up the experience of it. The trigger feels sharp. There's all these random little hairs on it when you get it. It doesn't feel amazing in your hands because of that. That could be down to my finger size, but it's really pinching on my knuckle. There's just too many things about it that just don't feel incredible. And also, like, I see they want to make it like a full length of a gun here, but if you have to use your thumbstick with this thing on, it should end right here, honestly. It shouldn't come all the way back here, because it's just interacting with your fingers there for no reason. So, RELOPTIX, I think you're close. I really think if you have a distributor that you can work with that makes them, or if someone has 3D printing that can just always be exactly right with the exact right specs to where the thing won't have as much movement or have these sharp edges, maybe that would work. But its current form, I would say it's not quite ready for selling or buying. So sorry to say that. What do you think? Do any of you out there have these? I'd been interested in them for a long time, but I thought by the looks of the website that they were manufactured. I didn't think they were 3D printed. So that surprised me. But I'd love to hear your thoughts out there in the comments. I want to say thank you for coming out, and I'll see you in another reality.